batter is up. Weston. 36 for Ponce. 42. And 42 for Specialist Hansel. Get it out for him. We appreciate it.
Notice we did not even count how many push-ups that Scott T. Pippin was able to knock out. He was pretty handily defeated by our two specialists down there on the field. Portland takes to the defensive side of the baseball, and they will send out Matthew Palmatier to make the start against Yakima Valley. Palmatier from Pacific, a native of San Anselmo, California. He's 1-2 with Portland with a 2.53 ERA. This is his 8th game overall, only his 4th start. 22 strikeouts to 16 walks. He has given up 6 earned runs. That is why the ERA is 2.53, but he has given up 11 runs total. And so his defense has not been helping him all the time. We'll see if the Pippins can capitalize on that. Tyson Miller, A.J. Mendoza, and Nick Velasquez lead it off for the Pippins. Coach Crustangel would love to see Yakima Valley score early. 0-1 to Tyson. Miller yesterday for Yakima Valley out of the leadoff spot 0 for 2, but he was on base 3 times, was hit by 3 pitches. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Miller on the season batting .308, including his non-league games. And somehow, despite having a .500 on-base percentage yesterday, it has dropped to .493 today, even though he was on base 3 times. Check swing foul. Tyson didn't want to swing at that. Might have been ball 1. We've seen Miller work a lot of long at-bats recently. Let's see if he can do that against Palmatier. Pickles only used 3 pitchers yesterday. Those 3 pitchers were Logan Mossman, Eli Solom, and then Ryan Higgins. Mossman went 4 2/3, Solom went 3, Higgins went the final 1 1/3. Two and 2 as Tyson spits on a couple of pitches. Miller with 38 walks drawn on the season. That includes a couple of non-league appearances. 32 hits as well. Good fight being put up. We'll see a 7th pitch in the at-bat. Tyson does a really good job of frustrating opposing pitching. They get ahead 0-2 quite often on Tyson, but usually Miller able to work it to 2-2 or 3-2 and then eventually draw the walk. Just like that, leaving it alone. Now the count is full. It's exactly how you want to start if you're the leadoff man for Yakima Valley. Force a long at-bat early and maybe get on base. Tyson looking for a walk or a knock. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. 8 pitches to retire Tyson Miller. 1 away for A.J. Mendoza. Alexander Mendoza Jr. from Western Oklahoma State College, batting .267 for Yakima Valley. Last night went 2 for 4, scoring twice and driving home 2. One and 0 to AJ. Mendoza from Baltimore, Maryland, plays at Western Oklahoma State College and now out here in Yakima, Washington for his 8th game as a Pippin. That left-hand side of the home plate area, as you look at it from the high home angle, seems to be pretty favorable for pitching right now. Now Mendoza needs a second to adjust his gear. Derek Dunbar, our home plate umpire, resetting the pitch clock on the hip of Perry Schofield out in the field. Line shot into the gap. This is down and past the diving Malt. All the way to the warning track. Mendoza flying into second. He's not stopping. AJ will slide into third with a 1-out triple. 98 miles an hour off of the bat of Alexander Mendoza Jr. Malt unable to get it on the fly, and by the time Duncan got to the baseball, Mendoza, as you saw on that replay, was already stepping on second base. Early RBI opportunity for Nick Velasquez. The Pippins All-Star playing on the left side of the infield defensively today. Last night for Nick, going 2 for 5 with 3 RBI on a couple of doubles. Nick going to try to carry that momentum here into the Saturday game. Aggressive swing. It's a foul ball into the mitt for strike 2. Only one away. You'd love to see something deep to the outfield, whether it's touching grass or not, to give the Pippins the 1-0 lead. Right at the knees, strike 3. Velasquez down looking. It'll be up to Parker Burt to try to plate the Pippins' first run. Take one more look at this 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Pretty good location and a good frame job by Gutierrez behind the plate as well. Similar spot, just a touch outside, according to Derek Dunbar. 1-0 to Parker Burt. Burt, the Pippins All-Star catcher, 1 for 4 last night with a 2 RBI single in the 5th inning. 1-1. Parker on the season for Yakima Valley, batting .357. Not in the top 5 of the West Coast League anymore, but for a long time he was setting the pace. Could not come up with the breaking ball, and now Parker down to his final strike. Palmatier trying to strand a 1-out triple. Parker stays alive. Pippins wearing those baby blue uniforms today. Haven't seen the Blues in quite a while. They swept Ridgefield wearing the Blues, but then lost pretty handily to Walla Walla on Friday night of last week and have not worn the Blues since. Parker taps it up the middle. McNeil, a high chop. That's out number 3, and Mendoza is left stranded. Pippins threaten but do not score after an inning of play. It's 0-0 here in Yakima.